As someone who didn't want Chad Gable to dethrone Gunther, I believe he got robbed. So please allow me to share my 3 worst and best moments. Also, I'll be rating 3 of my favorite superstars in this episode of Monday Night Raw. Starting with the 3rd worst moment, I'll be talking about the Jimmy and Jay Uso build-up. I am not happy about it. For him to just be like, oh no, now I'm challenging you to a WrestleMania, for me it seemed a bit lazy. I think their story is supposed to be developed more, was supposed to be developed more. Their story goes like career long. They to just come out of like 2 interferences and just like a gap between the time they broke up. I'm not happy about it. I wish it was done a bit better. I really wish maybe the match was supposed to have a bigger stake. I don't know, man. If they were trying to do something big with the twins, they were supposed to give it more time, give it more story, give it more relevance. Now it's just them fighting because they broke up. I'm not a fan of that. There should be a certain level of reconciling, and I don't know, man. There should be something bigger than what we got here. I think they should have done better. They could have done better, but they chose not to. My second worst moment is when R-Truth was diving to the superstars outside. I'm not happy about the bump it took. Like, they could have caught him. Now I'm not gonna be judging here. Like, it's pretty judgmental for me to be like, oh no, they should have. But like the way he landed, he could have landed on the table and like broke his neck or something like that. But I'm not happy about bumps like that. And AEW does bumps like that all the time, but it's not AEW. But I'm not happy about bumps like that. R-Truth is supposed to win a title at some point. We can't have him like injured now and just only being a comedy act. And also, by the way, R-Truth is very good at wrestling. I don't know. I think all of us have forgotten how good R-Truth is at wrestling. The number 1 worst moment is, of course, the Chad Gable loss. Like, look, as I said, I'm not a big fan of Chad Gable when it comes to this Gunther thing, but I don't know, man. It's just I think he's the best option they have right now. Sami Zayn has held the title for a minute, and I'm worried that they're gonna put Sami Zayn in the mid-card scene when it should just be still hovering within the main event scene. Because now, if you put him back to the mid-card scene, we are gonna be getting that Sami Zayn that was goofy and all that. I'm not happy about how this decision is going to affect Sami Zayn or Chad Gable long term. Maybe this is a build-up for Chad Gable. Maybe they are planning something. But for now, this whole Sami Zayn thing I'm not happy about it. I think it should have, I don't know, man. Sami Zayn versus Gunther doesn't have a, like, what is it now? They have like 3 weeks. How many weeks still WrestleMania? They have a few times. Like, what's the story there? There's no story there. There's no underdog there. And like, none of those people are like, we need... Gunther must only be dethroned by an underdog. Roman Reigns must only be dethroned by an underdog. Nobody else should be, you know what I mean? I'm not happy about that. Now for the 3rd best moments is a gauntlet match. A gauntlet match is always good. Those matches are always interesting, even though I have a little bit of a problem with the gauntlet match where people lose in like record time because of the time now they have to do. Like, people just hit one move and then they just give up. So it's like, it's unrealistic in that level, but it's a great match. It's a great match. It's just interesting superstars that were there. I wish for Jenny McDonough to have more opportunities and all like that. Well, Bronson Reed, who just kind of crack it a little bit, but he's amazing athletes. We got Ricochet, who's just, I don't know, obviously the Ricochet thing is very sad to me, but anyways, maybe time will tell. He's a high flyer. He's one of those guys. He reminds me of Kofi Kingston, who for 11 years or anything like that, nobody thought he was going to win anything big. So I really lost hope in Ricochet. Anyways, then you also got Chad Gable. Now these guys are a great match, interesting match, horrible finish. Then the 2nd best moment is Cody Rhodes' promo. Now, you know, Cody Rhodes is very good at doing these promos. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cody Rhodes is very good at doing that crying thing. Now, so I don't trust him doing it now, but he's very good at doing it because he never see tears or like even, you know, I'm not saying I want to see him cry or anything like that, but he's very good at doing emotional promos. He's very good at bringing back, he's talking about his father to a point where it's not annoying. Talking about his family and all like that. It's interesting to see. I'm very interested to see how this whole thing is going to be, especially because it's just so confusing and very unpredictable who's going to win at WrestleMania. But I'm sure 2 days before someone will know that and post a video about that. But then the one best moment is Seth Rollins and McIntyre promo. Drew McIntyre at this point is the MVP. I don't understand how this man was able to just win everyone back amidst every single thing that's happening with the bloodline, those big ass stories. Like, it's so interesting to me how he was able to do that, and his whole CM Punk training is obviously amazing. I think what's gonna happen is Drew McIntyre is gonna beat Seth, and then he's gonna face CM Punk immediately after. So I expect that, but for him, it's doing so well. Seth Rollins also is just, I don't know how this guy is able to do triple duty at this point. This man is feuding with the bloodline while feuding with Drew McIntyre, but not seeming like he's like lost or anything like that. He is putting himself as a big challenge in both of these scenarios, in both of these storylines. He's doing so well. This man is a champion, and you're gonna miss him when he loses the champion. I'm telling you, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, we should just say Rollins." You know how it is. Exactly what's gonna happen with Roman Reigns. When Roman Reigns loses the Universal Championship, people are gonna be freaking bored. Like this, I cannot stress this enough. Cody Rhodes with the fans that turn on him immediately after winning the title. That's just gonna happen. We know there's proven history of this happening. So, but for the promo itself, great. I want Drew McIntyre to win, even though I fear Damian Priest is gonna come and like cash in, which is gonna be so horrible. But anyways, whatever. You guys agree with my list? If you have a different list or you have a better list, please leave it down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. I mean, there's some honorable mentions. First is Chad Gable, putting on a great show, putting on an emotional investment for all of us wanting him to win, all of us mad he didn't win. For him to do that and build himself up, even after losing to Gunther multiple times, still people believing he should be the one to dethrone Gunther. I commend his in-ring ability, which is obviously one of his best features. Next is Rhea Ripley. She has been one of the best women's champion like since Charlotte Flair probably. Yeah, and I like her so much. I wish Becky Lynch loses to her at WrestleMania. I don't think Rhea Ripley is supposed to lose the title anytime soon. Rhea Ripley is the best currently in WWE. So for her to lose, I'm not happy about it. Speaking about Becky Lynch, I would say Nia Jax is also there because Nia Jax has added an element to the women's division that is just so hard to replicate, so hard. Only a few people can do that, and she's one of the best one. And I've proposed, I want to make a video. I'm writing ideas down of Nia Jax becoming the next tribal queen or something like a tribal queen, because she is the only person who can actually fulfill the role to the most believable level in the whole of the women's division, the whole world, really. So here are my top 3 superstars. Number 3, I got Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, of course, I don't think there's gonna be a week where Cody Rhodes is not like in the top 3 at some point, because this man, it's promo work, this man making us invest in everything that he's doing, in everything that is going to happen, making WrestleMania extremely unpredictable and extremely exciting, making The Rock's return mean nothing in relation to him finishing a story, him being someone who has been able to grow and be consistent at the exact same time, while making people still like and want him to be at the top guy, to be the guy to break the streak, to be the guy to break whatever plans WWE had. You know what I mean? Even though personally, honestly, I want Roman Reigns to retain. But 2, we got Seth Rollins for being able to juggle 2 storylines, for being able to be like, for being able to have consistently amazing promos, for cementing himself as a top guy and make his mark, fight for the title he fought for. So entertaining, great matches all the time. He's hurt, but he doesn't feel like he's hurt. I feel as if I've been watching him every week fighting. That's how good I feel about Seth Rollins. So he's number 2 for me. And number 1, of course, we got Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre being the MVP of Raw. Like a complete 180 on his character, a complete upgrade on his attitude. We feel more connected to him. We kind of understand him at some point. He's extremely funny. He seems very comfortable in the ring. He seems very comfortable in his actions. Everything he does seems calculated. Sometimes it seems weird, but that we love every single thing that he's doing. And I wish he wins at WrestleMania. Because if he doesn't win at WrestleMania, now I won't lie, it's not going to break him a lot, but I think he should, because Seth Rollins should not be champion after. I think everyone should lose their title except Gunther and Rhea Ripley.